Hey, I'm Alex and this is Finally Functional. If you're new here, I'm making motorized shoes that you'd use in a VR game. In this video, I use the shoes in a game for the first time. Keep in mind that these shoes are a work in progress. They need lots more of improvements, but it can only get better from here. With that in mind, here I am using the shoes in a game for the first time on this channel. I only have forward walking implemented right now. To get to this point, since the last video, I had to write a bunch of code. All the code is available on GitHub, and I'll leave links to them in the video description. I've created a sample on how to connect an ESP32 microcontroller to a Windows 10 PC over Bluetooth. ESP32s are what I'm using in the shoes right now. I've also created a sample on how to make a controller driver for SteamVR, and there's also a wiki page there with lots of details on how it all works. So then I took the two samples and I implemented the code that I need for the VR shoes themselves. I might in the future make some videos on how those samples work. I also had to build a gaming PC because I did not have one before. The build was actually pretty easy. All I did was follow a guide on YouTube, and I'll leave a link to that guide in the description as well. And after all of that work since the last video, here we are. If I had to describe the shoes right now in one sentence, it would be, they have potential, but they need a lot of work. As they are right now, they're pretty awkward to walk around in with a VR headset on. In my previous videos, I didn't have my eyes covered. I could see my feet, and I didn't realize until this video how much that actually helped. So I'm gonna have to go back and make the shoes smoother and have better controls for them so that they're still easy to walk around in and smooth and not awkward when a VR headset is on. And like in the last video, the shoes aren't fast enough. I need to tune them more, and this results in the tether that's connecting me to the ceiling pulling on me frequently. There were also a few points where it seemed like the shoes just stopped responding. It only seemed to happen when I was looking in this direction, and I'm not exactly sure why. I have a feeling that it might be that the basement floor that I'm using these on isn't perfectly level, so there might be some problem there. To try and see if I could fix that, later on I put a wood sheet on the ground and I used the shoes on that, but the wood sheet is also not perfectly level. It has a slight bow in it, so I did have the problem at the same spot even on the wood sheet. So I'm just gonna have to look into that later and figure out what's going on. One thing I was happy about was that I didn't feel motion sickness in this game very much at all. Normally when I play this game, I feel a little bit motion sickness, but even as the shoes are now, being awkward, I didn't feel that. There was one spot though where I did feel motion sickness, but it was not the shoe's fault. It was this part in the game where there's this bubble thing that launches you in the air. So despite the issues that these shoes have, I consider this an accomplishment. I got the shoes to work end to end. But now I need to go back because every step in that end-to-end process needs improvements. First, I'm going to go back and redesign the shoes to fix that skidding issue that we saw in the last video. Then I'm going to work on making the shoes as smooth as possible, handle faster speeds, and just get them to feel as close to natural walking as possible. This is an incredibly challenging project, and I just want to thank you guys for your encouragement and the kind things you say while I try to figure all of this out. If you guys want more frequent updates, you can check out my Discord or my Twitter, and leave a like and comment on the video so YouTube knows that this video is actually good. And with that, here are a few more minutes of gameplay, and I'm going to stop talking. Thanks guys, I'll see you next time.
Attention, zombies are approaching. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, good luck. Attention, zombies are approaching. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attention! Zombies are approaching. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good luck.
Alert. You have less than 20% of electricity. There is no more electricity. You need to pull lever to regenerate the power. There is no more electricity. You need to pull lever to regenerate the power.
Attention! Zombies are approaching. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alert. You have less than 20% of electricity.
Attention! In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good luck.